Assalamu'alaikum Wr. I am Yuga. I want to tell you the secret of the citrus tree by Alya Hikmayuda. If you see your dad walking out at night, don't ever follow him and never ask him anything. Just act like you don't see anything. Grandma said to me a couple years ago. That's how I've been living my life all this time, pretending to be silent and acting as if I'm not curious. It's been 5 years since I discovered that strange habit. Every 29th of the month, my dad will come out quietly carrying plates of boiled chicken, fruits and other food, and then he will return at 2:30 a.m. I'm Alan, by the way, Alan Mandigula. I'm 11 years old. I live with my dad. My mom died when I was little. Our family owns a citrus plantation, which is also our source of livelihood. I always play there with my friends, but my dad always forbids me from playing in the southern part of the plantation. He said the place is dangerous. I often hear the villagers chattering about the queen in our village. Her name is Liang Suli. She likes to capture beautiful women whom she would then turn into her slaves, and no one would ever hear from them again. That's why many parents in this village will send their daughters to the city before Liang Suli takes them. But of course, it's just a myth. One day, I walked through this vast citrus plantation, and that is the right time to find out what my father has been hiding in the southern part of the plantation. It's amazing, I whisper unconsciously. The citrus fruits are large and thick. I pick one and then peel it off. It tastes very sweet, different from other citrus fruits. I become more curious, and I'm surprised when I see a citrus tree standing right in front of me. The stem is bigger and taller. The fruits also grow at the bottom of the trunk, whereas I've never seen the citrus fruits grow in the lowest part of the tree. Not only that, I see a large stone shaped like a towel under the tree. What are you doing here? A familiar voice calls me. Dad? I'm shocked, nervous, mixed fear.
I'm sorry. He doesn't reply, and instead he pulls my hand and leads me away from him.
What are you doing there? Didn't I tell you not to go there? What if she sees you? Oh God, Alan?
Dad snaps at me as soon as we arrive at home.
I'm sorry, Dad. I promise I'll never do it again. I'm just curious. Why you wouldn't let me go there? Your curiosity is dangerous. Do not ever do that again. I hope this is the last time. But despite me, son. His voice tremulous. I feel his voice choking with tears, and then he leaves me. This is the first time my father has ever scolded me. I hadn't intended to disappoint him. I didn't know my visiting that part of the plantation would be such a big deal. Tonight, my father doesn't say a word to me. Maybe he's still angry, and as usual, he leaves the house carrying the usual plates. Curious, I follow my dad and go about the same route I did earlier in that day, and I step aside to avoid being seen and hide behind one of the trees. I catch my dad place the plate of food on the boulder, and then he prostrates himself before the big tree and says,
Please, return her to me. I can't live without her, please. I always bring your favorite food. Why won't you keep your promise? I need her. Please, return her to me. Find someone else. Please, find someone else.
He pleads, now hugging the big tree. I wonder, is my dad losing his mind? And then I hear a voice coming from the tree. I can't, Andy. It's been a long time since I wanted to let her go, but I can't. I haven't found a replacement. I'm sorry for not being able to fulfill my promise. Instead, enjoy the fertility of my citrus fruits.
I don't need citrus fruits. I just want her back.
My dad is sobbing now. I'm seeing different side of my dad. He's not the strong man I know. He's fragile and in pain.
You must be Alan, right?
The voice approached me. When I turned around, I found a woman standing right behind me. I feel my blood is draining away from my face. I nod my head slowly. The woman is tall. Her long hair is tied up like a horse tail. She looks beautiful.
What are you doing here at midnight? Didn't your father forbid you to come to this place?
Please, don't tell my dad.
You are very similar to your father. Then go home before your father sees you.
The woman just smiles and shakes her head. I run as fast as my legs allow me to. On my way back to the house, I realize I have seen that woman before. In a photo of my dad taken long ago, the woman sat next to him with a huge smile on her face. She was pregnant. My heart is beating fast. Steps away from the house now. I know where she is. My legs are numb. I turn to look at the dark citrus plantation, where the mystery of my mother's disappearance still unresolved and unfathomable.